meals can you make with sheet pan eggs? Today I am going to show you 4. So if you're into meal prep, this is a great dish to have and make on repeat, but in a different way, so you can feel like you're always eating something new. Now, if you want to make this recipe, all you have to do is check the description below. I am not only giving you one recipe, I am giving you like 6 variations, and one of them is vegan. Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's crazy. And you'll be right. You can make the sheet pan eggs with any ingredients you have handy or anything you prefer, anything that is fresh at your local market. You can make sandwiches, you can make burritos, you can make wraps. The possibilities are endless. Not only you can use whatever vegetables you like, although I'm giving you recommendations for some of the ones that work best, but you also have 2 options. You can add extra flavor by roasting your vegetables first and then adding the eggs, or if you don't have any time for that, don't worry, just do the egg and put the vegetables on top. Now, this recipe freezes very well, but if you are planning on freezing the eggs, I will not use fresh tomatoes because they have a lot of moisture. Instead, you could use a different vegetable or maybe some dried tomatoes that will give you that tomato flavor with a little like Mediterranean flair. That sounds fantastic. Just for the reason that I want to build flavors, I am going to roast my onions and bell peppers. So I'm just going to put them on a sheet pan with some oil, and I'm going to season them with some garlic and salt and pepper. That's it. And now we roast it on a 400-degree oven until they get a little caramelized on the edges. While the vegetables roast, I am going to start making the egg base. And again, to this base, you can add whatever ingredients you want. Let's crack the eggs. Cracking the eggs is the job I used to give my kids when they wanted to help in the kitchen, and it was hilarious, a big mess, but totally worth it. Now, before adding any ingredients, I want to give this a quick whisk. Why? Because when you add other ingredients, it gets very heavy and it's harder to break down the eggs. Next, we add plant-based milk or regular milk, a little bit of salt, some pepper. Also, you don't want to overmix the eggs because they become tough. So when the mixture is just mixed, you're done. Now that my vegetables are ready, I am going to pour over the egg mixture. I did put some parchment paper on the sheet pan because I want it to be easy to clean, and also because it's easy to pull the eggs from the pan if you use parchment paper. So here we are. I am going to give this a quick toss. It's looking good. And I am going to just move around the ingredients so everybody gets a bit of onion and bell peppers. I'm gonna add the spinach now. And because you don't want your dish to look all green, because then some members of your family might just run away, I am going to give this a quick toss so it's combined with the eggs and the rest of the vegetables. And now I'm gonna add the fresh tomatoes. Again, if you're planning on freezing this recipe, I will suggest that you choose a different vegetable or use some dried tomatoes. And just think about it, this would be great with like zucchini, bell pepper, mushrooms, and if you are all about the meats, you can add ham, cooked bacon, sausage. This recipe is truly so much more versatile than what you think. And now I'm going to top it with some feta cheese. Again, you don't have to use feta, you can use goat cheese, cheddar cheese, some brie would be great. And if you don't want any cheese, just don't add cheese. Ooh, Parmesan. Parmesan would be amazing here. Isn't it looking great already? But we have to bake it at 350 degrees in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the eggs are set. The eggs just came out of the oven and seriously, they look like a beautiful masterpiece. Now it's time to eat. Let me show you how I serve them. If you're into meal prep, this is a great recipe to turn into sandwiches, burritos, burrito balls, or I'm gonna show you how I like to eat it the best. My favorite way to eat sheet pan eggs is with some arugula on top and a sourdough toast. Let me show you. I simply put some lemon juice on the arugula. a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's it. Arugula is peppery, has so much flavor and a little bit of bitterness, and I just absolutely love it. My kids do too, so I know they're gonna wanna eat this. We're gonna cut a piece. They always say the first piece just comes out messy. We'll see about that. Look at that. I like topping mine with arugula, a little avocado because avocado goes well with everything, and some toast. And there you have it, that's my breakfast. Next, I'm gonna make a breakfast sandwiches. This way I know my husband is going to eat breakfast in the morning and it's not just going to be cereal. In this case, I want to put 2 pieces of eggs because that's about 2 eggs. And he can handle that. He loves bacon, so I have some crispy bacon for him. And there you have it. I think he's going to be happy to have this sandwich, wouldn't you? Yes. I'm gonna pack it with some fresh fruit. He's ready to go. Now look at that, it looks so good. Obviously you can make breakfast sandwiches with all sorts of ingredients like sausage, plant-based sausage, ham, and different cheeses. Next, I am going to make a special bagel. All you need is a toasted bagel. We're gonna add some cream cheese. And you know, the thing is, you go to a restaurant and you pay a fortune for this, and all we have done is one recipe, and look at all the dishes that you can make. You don't have to eat the same thing every day. So all I'm doing is putting a generous layer of cream cheese. And to this, I am going to add the eggs. Next, I am going to add some smoked salmon, which I know my mom absolutely loves. She will love this breakfast for sure. And a little bit of capers, just to have that little pop of flavor. Now, I will also put some onions, but remember that we just added onions into the egg dish, so I'm not gonna add extra. And last but not least, avocado. Oh, that just looks amazing. Who wouldn't like that? I want to eat this. Last but not least, a breakfast ball. First, I'm going to add egg. But I am gonna add 2 pieces because I want it to be protein rich. I am gonna add some roasted sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. My kids don't, so I always have some sauteed potatoes, breakfast potatoes, or even hash browns for them. But I absolutely adore sweet potatoes and they are so good for you. Next, I am going to put some arugula again, since I already seasoned it. Some avocado, and since I want these to be super protein rich, I am going to add a little bit of smoked salmon. Now, you don't have to, but I suggest it. Look at that. So now that the meals are ready, let's try them. Let's taste these eggs. Oh, I bet they're phenomenal. I can see it. It's so good. I want to keep eating. Do we need to talk more? No, we're done. I created 1 recipe, 4 ways to serve it, and I'm going to give you 1 more. Burritos. Everybody loves burritos, right? You can make burritos with sheep and eggs. Just put some roasted potatoes or even hash browns, some eggs, some salsa, wrap it up, take it home. This recipe is versatile, it's inexpensive. You can choose the ingredients you want to add, and as you can see, it's delicious, and I want to finish this video because I really want to eat. Now, don't forget to wrap everything properly, put it in the fridge. It will last for 3 to 4 days. If you want to freeze the sheet pan eggs, they freeze beautifully. Just make sure that you keep it in an airtight container, Ziploc bag that is freezer safe. That's all you need to do. You can assemble the meals a day ahead, have them ready for the morning. If you like this recipe or any other of my recipes, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to make this recipe, check the description below. This is a brand new recipe on the blog that I am super excited about. Don't forget to check it out at lemonblossoms.com. To make, I am making today. I'm going to show you how I bake my breakfast balls. I sound like I said balls. It's time to eat, people. Leave me alone. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to eat.
I think you are eating.
Do I have a union that can support me on this?
All right, let's all cut.
Woo! We did it!